Well, I'm leaving here tomorrow for a different place, and it's New Year's Day, so Happy New Year, everybody. It's been so peaceful and quiet here, and I just thought I would do one short video while I'm still here and give you a glimpse if you ever have a thought of coming to this part of the world. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. Amazing. I mean, I just was in awe snorkeling again this morning. And the hard part about snorkeling is you just keep wanting to open your mouth and go, oh my God. And you can't really do that and breathe. So the tide is just now coming in. It's been crystal calm. If you see, I don't think I can zoom with this. No, off in the distance there beyond. Hey, David. Off in the distance beyond that building is the first island that I stopped at. And there's a small village. It's a very tiny island. And just on the other side of these bungalows is this village here, Sawingri, or somehow, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And then the next place I'm going is basically just bungalows on a cove. So I picked two places where I'd have access to village and village culture. And, you know, I walk into the water here this morning, right down through here. And that's my swimming pool. And the spot out there where that white buoy is, unless you're from Europe, the white buoy, you could hang out there all day just watching stuff. And I swear, every time I get in the water, I see fish that I've never seen before in my life. And there's a lot of, big fish, but there's also just the amazing, tiny, tiny little beautiful things you see there. So, hey, Richard. Richard's tuned in. Richard and I talked about this place once when we met last year last January a year ago January in Yucatan. And Richard's a world traveler, and so is David. And Richard's like, that's a part of the world people don't normally get to. Well, I made it. So I'll be packing up later today, and as things work out, I had made arrangements to get from Arbrecht to here, and have no idea what they are. So the day I was leaving, I realized that the best way to communicate was to text him in Indonesian, and then he came and we had that whole conversation about later. And then I got here and they were full, so they put me in another room. And then this morning, 2 days after I've been here, he came up to my bungalow about 7 o'clock, and there's a woman here, and it was not actually his boat that picked me up on Arbrecht. That's just part of the connection. So the man from Manta called Mandarin, who called a friend who picked me up, who wanted to get paid. And I couldn't pay for my first night because I didn't know who the man was, and I went to his place like 5 times yesterday. Well, he left with another village, so I gave my money to Christian here who will pay him. So the same sort of thing tomorrow. It's like a 500,000 rupiah transport from here, just around the corner. And most of that's the expensive gas. And so I'm going tomorrow, somehow, sometime, some way. The other side of that, like this place here has a lot of guests, and they keep fairly busy. There was two families of 13 that left yesterday morning. And before they left, Christian asked them if they would like him to book their ferry tickets before they left, which I didn't know was possible. So 13 people is a big group you want to keep together, and he got on the phone, got all their names, and signed them up, and yeah, it was really good. So, again, my last morning here on this part. When I leave here, I'm going to a part that is more potential hiking, nature. This one is pretty beautiful. The birds are just awesome in the morning. I made that little clip yesterday. So the new place is supposed to be even more natural. So, that's it. I'm like pinching myself. What did you do on New Year's? I was snorkeling in Raja Ampat. And it just still baffles my mind. A farm boy growing up in the middle of nowhere, kind of northwest Kansas, and here I am in Raja Ampat. Go figure, how does this stuff work out? So, thinking of you all, Happy New Year. I hope you have an awesome 2019. Bye-bye.